In-person voting started across our state today. If you're planning to cast your ballot at a polling center this election, some things will be a little different, but if all goes as planned, you should be able to get in and out pretty quickly. CBS 4's Karen Morfitt live outside the McNichols building in downtown Denver. Karen, the goal is short lines.
And Jim, with new COVID protocols and a heightened interest in this election, not to mention some rather long ballots across Colorado, Denver election officials specifically, they are hoping that all of their options for contact-free voting will help ensure that things run smoothly all around. For those looking to cast their ballot in person, the doors are open citywide in Denver.
I decided since I work really nearby, I would just walk over and do it in person just so I could be absolutely sure.
With mail-in options and dozens of drop boxes, Denver election officials are hoping to keep in-person lines from backing up.
We don't want to get a whole bunch of lines if we can avoid it, because of the pandemic is the main reason. But Denver also has a 3-card, 18-inch ballot.
Alton Dillard is the communications manager for Denver's election division. He says on average it takes voters a little more than 20 minutes to get through that ballot. And then there's new COVID protocol to follow.
We have, in addition to lots of hand sanitizer, we have the disposable blue paper mask if a voter happens to forget those. And then we sanitize every piece of equipment between every voter.
All of which takes more time, but for Karuna Srikureja, it was reassuring to see.
Mostly for COVID concerns, I didn't want to kind of be part of that rush at the end when everyone was coming in. And I figured it would be a little bit more distanced and isolated if I came early.
Her best advice is to cast your vote sooner rather than later.
Now I don't have to stress out about whether or not my ballot got in on time or if I did it right. I just know with certainty that it's in the box, it's there, we're all good.
Now, not every in-person location will be open just yet. Many counties are doing a phased-in approach over the next 2 weeks. We have more information online about where to find an open in-person and early voting center in your area online at cbsdenver.com. For now, we're live in Denver. Karen Morfitt covering Colorado First.